Yeah, I probably shouldn't end the set when I can hear something like stuttering, skulking through the shadows. Ah, I forgot. This is solid. Don't ask me why. Guess they just don't prioritize the doodads too well. I think more goblins spawned as well. Oh god, he has a bow. Jump over the arrow! Oh god. He's a henchman. Yeah, you're a jerk. I know you're a jerk. It's kind of cool. Ow. Die, die, die. He gave us a bow. Bows are pretty good. Now, these treasure chests, if I remember correctly, are indeed trapped. And they are not fun. This guy is very not fun. Also, arrows do stick within you. He has a magic weapon that he can use. It can inflict us with sleep, which will cause us to stand still and basically get pegged. However, this goblin mage is not being a dick today, and he's just letting me pelt him. And it gave me a really cool spell. Arcane. Burning Hams. I can't remember, but I think this will light your weapons on fire, which is very nice. And the thing that it gave us is called a Goblin Staff. It is a magic weapon. You cannot unleash its magic power until you have used magic weapon, so it'll just be a stick that you can beat people with. This is disarming a trap, and what you must do is you must push the icon that's down here, and when it says click device button, when the little bar fills up over the icon in question. So basically you have to click the button when it tells you to. Sort of like Guitar Hero or any other like Dance Dance Revolution thing, except for you're just waiting on a button. It gets pretty good. I've been able to do this on a 1% chance. You can bash it, it will automatically hit you with the trap. You can use your inventory and use lockpicks, which we did get, and it increases the chance. It's basically the percent chance determines how fast the bar fills up and what chance you have. So, 3, 2, 1. And it is opened. Shrieking Star is a mage spell. It fires a star, or a flying ball of light that streaks towards the enemy, and it will hit anything around them until it strikes a target, then explodes. Goddamn snake! I'm trying to describe things. Oh, thank you. Arcane spells are flashy and direct, but they're very cool. Goddamn snakes. No, 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 no. I'm in a corner. Shit. Shit. Always treat snakes and spiders the same way. They can poison you, and they will if they can. Uh-oh. Obviously, I will, in fact, I think if I sit behind the chest, I do have a, oh yeah, I can't interact with it over there. It's basically so you can avoid the trap if it springs, but I don't think I can. Let's see if I can get it normally. I used to be really good at these. I'm probably not anymore. Those are wolves. Oh god, I hate wolves. Die. Die, die, die. In the beginning levels like this, it's a good idea not to engage enemies, or cheese the game as it's known. But I will fight it for real. Yeah, these things are really loud. Ow. Oh, wrong weapon, that's why. Ow. Ow! Stop fighting me! On top of that, it's also a very bad idea to engage enemies in the beginning, simply because you cannot go to a store and repair your armor. Little food for thought there. Also, more enemies! Yeah, this game will not give you a break, by the way. Die! Epic quest. Fight the rats. Take their tails. Yes, I shall game. Thank you. Also, I believe we have leveled up. Yes, we have leveled up. That zoom zoom thing in the level 2 has denoted it. I think we need to put one thing into identify, and that'll take most of our level up away. Yeah, it will. Thank you, game. And one in disarm trap. Right, what that should do is it should allow us to identify most of these. We right-click on it, and we click Identify, and it has been identified. It is a leather belt. Similar to our suit belt, however, it has more durability, and it is classed as light armor. This is a goblin shield, and it requires 14 strength to use. It has 25% protection against magic, and I think it gives us +2 to our armor class as well. Also, these red bars that are filling up next to our armor, you may or may not be able to say it on YouTube, denotes how damaged they are. And if you mouse over it, you can see a percentage value. Just that little bit of damage has already caused our armor to degrade. Quite quickly, in fact. This is a bow. We do not have a skill to use it, and it gives us a penalty of 1. This, we have failed to identify. That little thing, and we can no longer identify items for a while, because we failed once. Yep, it seems like he's like, I don't know what it is. I can't identify anything for 24 hours because of this crippling failure. That's alright, Borig. He'll be able to identify them in time. I would like to equip this, but I do not want to take a penalty of 1. It will, a penalty of 1 will slow us down, it will make it harder to parry, and it will lower our strike. Basically, it's all around not worth it. So, now that we've looted a goblin settlement, it's time to continue moving. I'm not sure if there's much more within this area. There are parts in this area where giant spiders will spawn. They will come down the side of the mountain, and they will proceed to joyfully destroy you and bite you. Oh, goblins! Hello, goblins! Come get some. Ugh. It is a good idea to grind and get a few potions before you enter the sewers. Generally, you do not have to do too much in the sewers. It's not that hard of an area, but it's good to stock up on stuff in an RPG, period. Nothing in here will drop a cure poison potion, I believe. I will at least get us to the sewers in this set. Why not? I'll make it a four episode set. I usually do that anyway. Oh, there's bats. Oh, I love bats. I cannot block bats right now. Here's what they like to do. They like to bite you and then run away. Then come back and bite you again. However, they give us bat wings. I am darkness. I am the night. I am the Batman. They will eventually come back. These are the most annoying enemy types in the game. Nope, I don't think it's going to come after us this time. You'll be able to hear them. They make bat sounds. Sort of like that bat sound, but, oh, there it comes. I can see a shadow. Got it. Yay! Now, I should be able to use these bat wings to make fear. No? Is it Batwing and Deadman hair? Yep, it's Deadman hair. Deadman hair comes off skeletons and undead and the like. So, we can mix it. And now, we have made fear. It's kind of a very creepy form of magic, but it's also very useful. It makes random beast enemies actually worth just randomly slaying. Oh, I thought those might have been goblins. Goblins are far more worth it to slay. Ow. Simply because they drop more. Damn it. I don't want to be naked. I want to keep my armor. I might have to lower the sound of these rats. They are loud. Oopsie. Welcome back. When you pause the game, it only sort of pauses. And I will show you that right now. You see him right there? Watch me pause the game. See? Sometimes they continue moving, sort of like that. They kind of idle. But the game doesn't completely pause, if you get my meaning. Yeah, I threw a knife into a rat and it only seemed to piss it off. But I have unlimited knives. In this game, you do not have to worry about projectile weapons. It's like Guild Wars. Also, thieves can steal from you. They can steal from you, and they will try to run away with what they've stolen from you. It is a direct percentage of the gold that you have. And if they run away with what they've stolen from you, they will despawn, and you will never get it back. My friend and I learned this the hard way when we were trying to save up to buy things. It was very painful. Also, generally following the road is a good idea in this game. If you try to go off the beaten path, there are things that will try to kill you. And generally, exploring this area, there's no other points of interest other than that little goblin settlement over there. So it's pretty safe to say that this is where we need to go. I already know where we need to go, and we don't need to talk to this guy.
The town of Fargrove is closed by order of Lord Davenmore.
We don't need to talk to this joker, but for the sake of, you know, doing the plot, we will. Hello, Fargrove guard. Douche.
The town of Fargrove has been closed. The daughter of Lord Davenmore is missing, and until she is found, no one gets in or out of Fargrove.
Basically, it's an Ember Alert. That's what's going on.
I, Lord Davenmore's daughter, Elowyn, has vanished.
I don't think Elowyn is an elf. Human. Even though that is an elven name, and she has been kidnapped, and I think Barrowgrim is to blame for that.
By order of Lord
Not sure.
Davenmore, no one may enter or leave Fargrove until his daughter has been found. The gates of Fargrove are closed.
Yep.
Be off with you.
And then he's gone. Or not. He's tells us to go away.
You want to go to Fargrove? I know a secret way.
Hello, Scorch. You've never told me your name, but I know your name. Okay, I will follow you. Surely you're trustworthy. And I'm not going to walk through here because this is bad. It just causes issues. Surely you're my friend. Goblins are always trustworthy. Especially when they laugh like my father, who isn't. Well, he's trustworthy for the most part. And he promptly pulls a bow on us and tries to shoot us. This is technically your first mini-boss. And what a mini-boss he is. He has friends. In fact, we are getting our ass handed to us, so we gotta flee and drink a potion. You can run while you're drinking a potion. Alright. We got him. We got some potions. Looting while you're running around is always a good idea. Oh god, he's really good with that bow. He hasn't missed me. Ow. Die. Ow! Stop hitting me with that thing! He is really tough, by the way. I'm not... Also, make sure that he does not go up the mountain. You will not be able to retrieve his stuff if he dies. AIs have no quote-unquote movement penalties towards walking up a hill or not. So you want him to try to pursue you at least a little bit. Or I'm going to have to throw things at him. Which you can do. You just strafe right to left and throw things at him. I'm only doing this because he may retreat because he's considered a ranged enemy now. And that means that he will, of course, flee. Or he'll try to walk towards me for some reason. Well, he is hitting me, so I guess that did work. Did he drop anything else? No, I don't think so. Yes, arrows do stick in you in this game, and they are blindingly annoying. However, let's go to the way that they opened up. Surely this way will, you know, be useful. Also, I'm going to cut the video here because I don't think it'll record well while it does load zones. I'll try to make sure that I don't do load zones. Yeah, basically meaning I will try to make sure that I do not end up going through a load zone if I can help it. It may ruin the recording, and that will suck. So, I will meet you in the next video. Oops.